going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I am your host Nonsense Noni here, and it's been a fat minute since I last made a video. It's been a minute since I last posted. I know there's new things. First of all, I look different. I moved. Let me know if you guys want a house tour. We got my nose ring and all that. So yeah, anyways, let's get started. Okay. Confession 1. We got, I cracked this boy when he had a girlfriend, and then he ghosted me but texted me again like 3 days ago.
You a hoe, you be sucking dick on the low.
Okay, confession 2. So we got, I cheated on my ex-boyfriend with his best friend, and he ended up in the hospital because he tried to kill himself. Came to school a few days later, and showed me all his cuts and said it was my fault, then beat the shit out of me. So there's a lot to unpack here. Let's start off with the first sentence. I cheated on my ex-boyfriend with his best friend. Like I'm saying, people, just break up. Second, he ended up in the hospital because he shot himself. Okay, that's tragic. That's crazy. And came to school a few days later. They should have sent his ass to a mental hospital, you know, because clearly he's not, you know, in the best like state of mind. So like, you know, one would think. Okay. Later he showed me all his cuts and said it was my fault. No, he didn't. What the fuck? He didn't need to show you all that. What the fuck? It's already tragic enough that he tried to kill himself, and you're aware of this. No, that's already tragic enough. Okay, and he beat the shit out of me. What is his violent type of energy, bro? Fuck it. Okay, confession 4. Wait, I pretend to like some friends I actually hate because they only treat me well when it suits them. Damn, that's. And then what idea should I do for my next YouTube video? And you put story time. So next confession 6. Loki had sex on my period. Ew,
you nasty ass bastard!
Not shaved with my ex, and then got bored of him and broke up with him that same week. What idea should I do for the next YouTube? And you put twerk. When have you ever seen me dancing in general, period? Like, next confession 16. What's your confession? Me and my ex-boyfriend did the deed, and I almost got pregnant. My parents also found out. Okay, it was me and my ex-boyfriend's first time. We were both nervous and we wanted to do it anyways. My ex-boyfriend was very manipulating and toxic. He was a red flag. I'm sorry, babes, you deserve better. When he came over to my house, he told me that he had protection and that I wasn't gonna get pregnant, since I was very scared. Obviously, before he put it in me, I asked him if he had protection on, and he told me that he did, and he even promised me. And since it was my first time, I didn't know if he had the condom on because I didn't want to look at his dick. And when he put it in, the deed happened, right? And he busted inside of me. Looking at, damn, I feel like I'm reading from my Playboy magazine. Sorry guys, off track. He busted inside of me. He looked at me and said this while laughing. I didn't have protection on because I wanted my first time to feel amazing. Gross, sick. You don't have a hand to jerk off? That's sick. At the moment, I was shocked and I looked at him while crying, and he didn't even care.
Who sent you, nigga? Who sent you, nigga?
Who's pregnant? That he was gonna leave me and the baby, and that he wasn't gonna take the responsibility. And since I loved him a lot, I let him disrespect me. I was scared I was gonna lose the love of my life. The same day, he calls me and tells me that he's gonna bring me a plan B. I believe him, but I started to feel very sick, and my friend bought me a plan B, and I took it. Still to this day, I don't know if I got pregnant or not, you know. A few weeks after, my mom was going through my phone bill, through the phone bill, and saw my messages. And they found out and got very mad and disappointed. They didn't know I had a boyfriend at the time. So they told me to break up with him, and if I didn't, they were gonna deport him. That's crazy. That's wild. That's just wild. I obviously didn't want to let that piece of shit go, so I stayed with him. A few weeks go by and he started getting super dry and distant with me. He would go hours and even days without texting me. Fuck no. And started reposting videos of missing his ex, and even started following her on IG. I decided to let him go finally, and it was very hard for me. But see, But the day before we broke up, he finally texted me, and it was very strange for him to text me since he would only treat me like shit. And turns out, that's sad, bro. That's actually sad. And turns out he only texted me because he wanted to have sex again. And that's when I realized he only wanted me for sex. End of story. Confession 17. I used to have talking stages, but with boys from Roblox. I lost my virginity to my close cousin.
I'd be glad when somebody get that hoe and drag that bitch and beat the fuck out of her.
Y'all need to stop you losing and doing freaky shit with y'all cousins. Y'all need to really stop. Unless you know you're sharing your essay story, then I apologize, but y'all need to add more context. And then you said I should do a mukbang video. Confession 9. Your confession was I stabbed somebody. Confession. Delilah seen my meat. Y'all nasty as fuck, bro. Why y'all always doing some dumb shit with my sister, bro? Y'all nasty as fuck. Anyways, we got confession 11. I just farted. And then you put for the next video idea, you put eating spicy chips and rating them, then give me the ones that you don't want. Sounds accurate. Confession 12. You put I have a crush on my homeboy's friend, but my homeboy called him the scum of the earth and said he deserves no respect. You know what? Let me tell you something about homeboys. Either they're gonna be your W wingman or your haters. No in between. Don't listen to him. Unless like the guy, right, his friend is truly like an evil person. Go for the man, do not go for the man. But if you know your homeboy's just lying or exaggerating, then shoot your shot. Like what's stopping you, Jimmy? Like confession 13. We got confession 13. We got my boyfriend has sucked his best friend off, and I don't know how to feel about it. Okay, confession 15. When I was like 8 or something, I stole over $200 worth of stuff from the gas station. And when they threatened to call my mom, I begged them to call the cops instead so I wouldn't get my ass beat. Okay, last confession I have on here is I think my boyfriend is losing interest, but I don't know if I'm overthinking. What do you think? Okay, so we used to call a lot, and now he doesn't, and I found out he's been calling his homegirls more than me. Hello. So I don't know if I'm overreacting or overthinking. Also, when we hang out, it feels different. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like it feels like he doesn't want to hang out with me or even happy to see me. He's also been very busy and like over like valid things like sports and stuff. And we also haven't been hanging out much. Or wait, hold up, we haven't been hanging out like in a minute too. And we will soon. But today it seems chill and it felt like normal again. But I don't know, maybe I'm just overthinking it. And then you put I should do food reviews and then reviewing items. If you want my opinion, I feel like you have to like just talk to him, you know, because first of all, he's not even calling his homeboys, he's calling his homegirls. I feel like, you know, obviously platonic friendships exist, but you know, he's been calling you less for them. You know, it's like a good communicate, see what the issue is. You know, you said when you guys are hanging out that he doesn't even want to like, he doesn't seem happy or genuinely want to hang out with you. It feels like more like a chore to him is what I'm getting. So honestly, just communicate with him. And yeah. And
Confession 20. What's your confession? I'm a guy and got a girlfriend, but I'm starting to like my best friend on some gay shit. It low-key started when I was hanging out with my girl and tried to make a move when we were kissing to, you know, do more. But then she backed up and was like, I'm not ready for that. But we've been together for a long while and I got really bummed out about it. It's not because she wasn't ready. It just made me feel bad that I made her upset. So next time me and my best friend hung out, I told him about it and he got a little silent. After I told him so, I was like, what? And he looked at me for a minute. As he got closer, I didn't back up and then he kissed me. But I honestly liked it, so I didn't pull away. And one thing led to another, and we jerked each other off. But now, we don't ever talk about it. But we've been doing it every hangout since. But I don't know what to do because my girlfriend has noticed us hanging out more ever since she pushed me away. And she even offered to go further with me since she thinks it's pushing us away. But I honestly don't even want to. I don't even want that anymore, and I feel bad for making her feel that way. What do I do? Confession 21. I hella want this fine ass girl, but she's gay. I think so. I don't know what to do.
I'ma start it off slow. I'ma scope the scenery out. Watch out.